All right, what I was saying is that I'm going to run all the breaks that are filled tonight for sure. No matter what. And then I was just talking about how I was going to take this out and clean the mat. I do not believe you have anybody in this, Dustin. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you don't. I'll get everybody the random teams after this break before. So the plan is I'm going to run this break. I'm going to get everyone's teams for the random mixer that filled. I'm going to run the pick your team mixer that also filled. And then we'll run the random team mixer last, since that's the order they filled in. And sorry for being muted. I restarted my computer so it sets everything back to default. So it's trying to go through like a built-in microphone I have in my computer. Before I fully open anything, we'll introduce Cal Ripken. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. Maybe I should have pulled him out for the Orioles game. Would have kept some of your Orioles fans from going insane. Orioles losing 3-2 to the Rangers. I'm pretty sure that some other teams lost today as well. In the first mini box here. Good luck to everybody. We will go hobby, HTA, hobby, HTA, hobby in this breakdown, as it's 3 hobby cases and 2 HTA cases. Tomorrow I'll post another Bowman Chrome. It'll be 3 hobby, 3 HTAs. It'll probably be random teams. And I'll get a price for that. There's a football mosaic 3-boxer that's up. There's a Leaf Trinity that's like, I don't know, 70% filled already. Let's get rolling here. We're going to start with Josh Jung. Hit the game-winning home run today against the Orioles. Joey Weimer. We have Harry Ford, obviously going to the Mariners. 323 out of 499. Well, not the Mariners. Anything that's not assigned. So this is probably going to the World Baseball Classic spot, because I don't think he had his own spot in this. We have Anthony Gutierrez, Jorge, Juan Soto, Fanis, Brooks Lee, Tamar Johnson, Stanton, Julio Rodriguez, Corbin Carroll, Brooks Bannon. Have Cepeda, Michael Harris is second, Jazz Chisholm, and our first autograph is going to be Yossi Gallon, 300 out of 499. One of the last guys grabbed in the players. I think this is Tom's guy. I'm not sure though. The Orioles are not going to be. I think the Orioles lose the series, to be honest. We have Pinto, Montero, Tristan Casas, Corbin Carroll. We have Jacob Berry on the screwdriver, 34 out of 75. I don't know if he had his own spot or if he's going to NL unassigned. We have Almeida, Salas, Witt Jr., Suzuki, Colt Keith, Geraldo, and Serna. Or it's Jared. Gallon's Jared's, I was going to say. I don't know why YouTube's delayed. It normally is faster than Facebook, but I can tell it's delayed because I'm watching it on YouTube. Normally it's actually quicker than Facebook is. Like I mentioned at 9 o'clock, I'll have to start at least drafting. The middle of the draft, though, I don't have like any picks because I traded picks away to try to win the league last year, and it was not successful. I didn't even make the playoffs. My team literally just got super injured, like in the back end stretch, and I missed the playoffs by like 2 points. We have Bryce Harper, Nolan Gorman, Montez, Jackson Merrill, Elijah Green, Grisham, Corbin Carroll, Peraza, Collier, Jones, Baez, Ezekiel Tovar. There we go. Ethan Salas. Going to Tom, 62 out of 125 on the Mint Berry Crunch Wave. Nice hit there. We have Guerrero, Dano, Correa. I have Waters, and we have Jorel Ortega. This is going to Austin. Ortega. Probably Ortega, not Ortega. We have Azorio, Francisca, Senga, Pete Alonso, James Wood on the shimmer. Not numbered. We have Eru, Soto, McLean, Bobby Miller, Lawler, Colson Montgomery, and Rodriguez. Like I mentioned, I did get 2 more cases of Leaf Trinity from a shop in Missouri. They were looking to move it, so I scooped it up. So I know you guys have been liking the Leaf Trinity. So that case I have up won't. If you missed out again, that won't be the last case that I have. Into hobby box number 2 of the case. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a doozy of a recap, that's for sure. Bunch of stuff comes out this next week or 2 as well. We're going to have Moreno, Luis Robert, Ariel Castro, 53 out of 250 on the purple. Going to the Twins. Well, not the Twins. Going to whoever has Castro. We have Blyes, Dominguez, Jones, Rizzo, Pena, Arias, De Los Santos, Alvarez, Betts. I have Yoshida, Jet Williams, Wood, Cole, Lindor. I have our autograph in this mini box, Rincon. Another pack of 55 points. How's everybody's weekend going so far? I know for Orioles fans it's not the greatest, but so far at least, I'm sure. We have Valdez, Acevedo, Perez, Guerrero. We have Lars Nootbaar, 376 out of 499. Gallen, Diaz, Goldschmidt, Rodriguez, Dominguez, Espinoza, and Shim. I have Scherzer, Batty, Tamar Johnson, Solano, Mola, Ben Joyce, Adley Rutschman, Mike Trout. That's going to be a fuchsia, 267 out of 299. I have Arroyo, Carter Young, Volpe, Bush, Nelson Rada. Be a 368 out of 499. Bergala and Acuna. Oswaldo Cabrera. We have Arenado. We have Diego Mosquera. On the base. We have Caba, Cross, Buxton, Gunnar Henderson, Jonathan Mejia, 222 out of 250 on the purple shimmer. Sanchez, Esteuris, Ramirez, Vargas, York, Jordan, and Delgado on box number 2. into hobby box number 3. Sorry for anybody if I bothered them with the add everyone to find this. Obviously, normally I tag each person individually, but I looked it up. It's like 60 different people. Would have took me like 20 minutes to tag everybody, so not seem like it was a good use of time. Also, it seems like Facebook changed the way the web browser is laid out to where it looks like the featured breaks aren't in the top of the browser anymore. So maybe I will have to create a chat to drop the breaks in so people can find them easier, because that's crazy that they switched how the web browser is designed. I don't think they switched how the apps are designed yet, but I'm assuming they're going to go to an option more like that than the other option, I guess. We have Taj Bradley, Jordan Walker, Brian Rachiro. 41 out of 499. This could be, I think he has his own spot, but this could be a nice hit here, as this is truly his first flagship type rookie card. We have Caminero, Arias. He does have a card in Cosmic Chrome, I believe. Riley Green, Melendez, Acuna, Montez, Tatis Jr., Abrams, Collier, Vargas, Castro, Rutschman, Bichette. We have Winkleman Gonzalez, top 10 prospect in the Red Sox organization. I believe he was part of the guys where Tom closed it. I know some of the W's and Y guys were left. That's why I said that I thought Yossi Gallen might have been part of Tom's picking up at the end. We have Vladimir and Jacob Melton. Valdez, Ronald Acuna Jr. We have Castro on the true purple. That's the second one of these in a case. I have 248 out of 250 on this one. Put him back here with his. They're all grab them together at the end. We have Galiz, De Los Santos, Machado, Guerrero Jr., Veen, Lawler, and Drew Gilbert. I'm assuming that the Astros held on to win the baseball game. I know they were winning by a little bit. Don't think the Phillies game started yet. Well, looks like we're going to get a thick boy in the Arizona League. A relic card. Pull him out to start. We're going to get a 21 out of 150, and this is... I got to wipe that off. There's all types of Bowman, Chrome, Dusty. Man, I don't know, like if he signed his cards in like a woodshed or something. Like looks like he was doing some sawmill work on the side, and he was like, or who was making the cards? Obviously, it's not signed. 21 out of 150. Going to whoever has Colt Keith. Got Wander Franco, Joey Ortiz, Churios, Sarmiento, Walcott, Plaz, Yelich. Gonna have Peraza. Then we're gonna have It Came to the League starring Adley Rutschman, 18 out of 150, going to John Cullison. On the numbered insert. Mercedes, Celestin, Votto, Pasquantino. We have Danny Soretti, who was part of the Mega Mix or Mega Mini. On the Soretti, we have Isaac, Arenamo, Mike Trout. We have Manny Machado, Jose Gerardo on the Shimmer. Gonzalez, House, Vientos, Bogart, Salas, Reimer, and Jacob Berry. Be the third hobby box. All these first over here. See if we can. This hobby box will heat up some. This is the other ones we opened early on. They were hot and then they cooled off. The other cases we opened. We'll see if this case will heat up here for us. Did have the Salas parallel to start. There has not been any Robert Moores yet. We're only the fourth box in. This is the start of the fourth box, so we're not very far at all. So, and you'll learn if you break with me. I'm not one of those guys that just flips through until they see the hit, mentions the hit, and just goes. Like, I'm still gonna try to have a conversation in cards. It does take a little bit longer, but we have Pete Alonso, Casey Schmidt, Xavier Isaac on the refractor. We have 393 out of 499 on the prospect card. Gabriel Gonzalez, House, Judge, DePaula, Reimer, Jacob Berry, Henderson, Ohapi, Green, Caminero, Arias, Garcia, and Riley Green. We're going to have Division de los Santos on the speckle, and it's going to be a 113 out of 299. One of the middle tiered chases. It's part of the Mega Mini. I cannot remember who won them. I think it was Thomas, but I'm not 100% sure. This is actually a nice hit. We have Acuna, Montez, Olsen, Tatis. We have Logan Ohapi. Came back at the back end of the year, 148 out of 150. He looked really good before he got injured. I believe he did something to his labrum or his shoulder. I don't remember how he ended the year, though. We have Vargas, Castro, Bryce Miller, Matt Mervis, Rojas, Vladimir, and Jacob Melton. Austin will update me on the Twins game. I'm assuming the Twins ended up not coming back, right, Austin? I know they had some chances on Verlander, and they let him get out of some jams. Also, does anybody know the score of the Alabama-Texas A&M game? Oh, so the Twins did actually chip away and almost come back. We have Garrett Mitchell, Shea Langeliers. We have Arias, Jace Jung, Churio, Yoshida, Alvarez, Casas, Zavala, Rada, Ruiz, Arrays, Nolan Gorman. It's going to be a 28 out of 50. Nice if forever got Nolan on the True Gold. Jared Miller and Marcelo Mayer. We have Judge, Neto, Trey Faltin, which I believe is Matt Freeman, if I'm not mistaken. Sarmiento, Walcott, Paguero, Altuve, Blaze Jordan on the Shimmer. I was just curious who won. Normally Texas A&M gives Alabama a fit and a half, so I thought they might upset them again. Yasser Mercedes, Celestin, Julian, Brown, Merrill, Isaac, and Arenamo. forget to put in your NFL pick'ems if you miss starting the week. You only missed the Thursday night game. Every week I've been giving away $30 break credit. It's free to enter. Maybe I'll post a link in the morning, even though if you missed a Thursday game, you have a less of a chance to get it because it's just one game. But I think only one person picked the Bears anyways. We got Chisholm Jr., Stanton, Marcelo Mayer on the refractor, 113 out of 499. We have Sanchez, Esteuris, Casas, Michael Harris II, Alvarez, Jordan, Delgado, Witt Jr., Suzuki, Harris II, Blyes, and Dominguez. We have Scherzer, Batty, Juan Benjamin for whoever has Juan Benjamin, but needs a Guardians prospect. We have Arias, De Los Santos, Ben Joyce, Yordan Alvarez, Christopher Torrent on the purple, 186 out of 250. Jet Williams, James Wood, Volpe, Michael Bush, Salas, Valdez, and Acevedo. I'm probably going to have several cases of Bowman Megas too, Bowman Chrome Megas, if anybody missed out on getting them on the Topps website. They might still be available on Topps website, to be honest. But I know people are complaining about the shipping, so. Just waiting to see if they approve me my Topps Pro account for some Megas. We have Ezekiel Tovar, Von Grisham. Gonna have Cartaya, Almeida, Salas, Drew Waters, Baez, Harper. We have Gerardo Serna, Senga, Carlos Correa, Juan Soto. It's going to be a 112 out of 199 on the Aqua Ray Wave. Solano and Mola. McLean, Bobby Miller, Yoander Rivero, on the base autograph, Arroyo, Young, Weimer, Acuna Jr., Jet Williams on the shimmer. Bergala, Acuna, J-Rod, Jung, Pages, Kaba, and Cross. I know that's not how you say Pages' name, but I'm not sure how you say it. I'll just keep calling him Andy Pages till he gets in the league a little bit more. I haven't been able to find even like minor league announcers saying it right. So I know he did an interview and that's not how he said it, but I couldn't make out exactly how he said it. So I know Kevin tried to correct me one time, so I know that's not how you say his name. That's what I have written down. I mean, I did a little bracket use as an example when I did the bracket challenge, which I was actually, I'll be honest with you guys, I was a little disappointed that only 12 guys or whatever entered into it. I feel like a chance to win $25 free break credit to answer 5 questions and fill out an MLB bracket's kind of easy peasy. You only had to do like 6 series or whatever, but it is what it is. Those 12 guys, someone's going to get rewarded. We have Tatis Jr., Abrams, Chavilli going to Austin on Hendry Chavilli, 197 out of 199 on the Fuchsia. The Fuchsia Wave, whatever that actual insert's called. We have Munoz, Ramirez, Rutschman, Bichette, Mike Trout, DePaula, Parada, Guerrero Jr., Valdez, Jackson Holiday, Crawford, Vaquero. We have Freeman, Manny Machado, Jose Gerardo. It's going to be a 37 out of 99. Starting to get into some color here. Going to the Marlins. Well, not the Marlins. Whoever has Jose Gerardo. It's so hard to like break a talking habit. Maella and Jones, Acuna Jr., Bregman, Marcelo Mayer on the refractor. We have Torrent, Guanapa, Bo Naylor, Morel, Kiro, Chavilli, and Rivas on the first mini box. This will put us halfway through the case once we get through this mini box. Sorry, I want to shoot a message. I can get my other phone brought down, so when the draft comes, I don't have to stop to go grab my other phone to put this one over there. No one have to pick. We have Franco, Ortiz, Green, Galiz, De Los Santos, Yelich, Peraza, Devers, Jordan Lawler, Gilbert, Votto, Pasquantino. We have Andres Jimenez, Venezuela, 489 out of 499. Man, the Mets lost that trade so bad. Giving up Rosario and Jimenez. I have Luciano and Mejia. The Bogarts. Mike Trout. We have Jesus Bastidas. Yankees player, I believe that's going to Allen. We have Bonilla, Churio, Vientos, Brett Batty, Jose Gerardo. Who has Jose Gerardo? Because they are hitting. Green shimmer on Gerardo. 28 out of 99. You have Benjamin, Gutierrez, Taj Bradley, Walker, Wynn, Tamaris, and Plaz. I do think the Orioles, like I said, I think they'll lose to the Rangers, but I do think that they will be, like, I think this is like their building year. I think they need to get one more. They need to get an ace, or Grayson Rodriguez needs to turn into an ace. I know Bradish had a pretty good year, and Grayson the second half was pretty good, but I do think the Orioles are missing like a Verlander, like a true veteran ace. They should have a guy like first game, that dude's coming out and dealing. Not that Bradish wasn't dealing, but he also got let up 7 hits. Like, he had a bunch of strikeouts, but 4 2/3 inning and you let up 7 hits, you're also not really pitching great. He hung a lot. He hung a slider or two that if like Adolis doesn't miss and he struck out on a pitch where like if it's just an inch higher, like it gets blasted even over the left field wall there. He was missing his spots a little bit. We have Soto, Cruz, Jeremy Pena. I don't know who watched the Orioles game that's not in Baltimore, and I know most of the people I know went to it because they've been in the playoffs in like 6 years. So 81 out of 99 on the Jeremy Pena. We have Eru, Soto, Machado, Sal Stewart, Colson Montgomery, Rodriguez, Richiro, Steer, Alvarez, Gutierrez, and Jorge. We have Terang, Beebe. We have Kristen Monroe on the True Purple. Going to be a 202 out of 250. Brooks Lee, Tamar Johnson, Gorman, Riley Green, Christopher Morel on the photo variation. I don't know if Morel has his own spot. This might go to Mike. I think Morel has his own spot, though. He does, going to Tom Scarberry. Nice photo variation. One of the fanfare. This dude's actually like, even if he stinks, like he's so nice to the kids and stuff. And I'm a Pirates fan, so I don't like the Cubs that much. We got Brandon, Cepeda, Carroll, Harper, Kierstad, Pinto, and Montero. But Morel is good for the game. He's a really good dude. Signs autographs and whatever else. We got one more mini box in this box. Thank you. We have James Outman, Cabrera, Brooks Lee, Holiday, Latigua, Amaya, Bailey, Wander Franco, Anthony Torres, Seager, Oscar Colas. We're going to have Castro on the purple. It's going to be a 66 out of 250. Apparently they wanted to put all of his true purples in this one case. We have Jackson Merrill, Elijah Green, Otani, Reese Hoskins, Blade Tidwell, base autograph. I have Collier, Spencer Jones, Devers, Bobby Witt, Jackson Churio on the gold shimmer. He was part of the Mega Mini, and I'm not sure who got him, but 50 out of 50 on the Churio on the gold shimmer. Guerrero, Dano, Pena, Bryant, Gonzalez, Azorio, and Francisca. Into box 8 of the first hobby case. I have Rizzo, Moreno, CJ Abrams on the Aqua Lava. $82 out of 199. Pinto, Montero, Devers, Cade Horton, Almeida. Salas, Betts, Jones, Rutschman, Gerardo, and Serna. Lindor, Francisco Alvarez, Jacob Melton on the refractor. I'm going to have a 483 out of 499. Obviously not his first, but it's his first autograph. Solano, Mola, Cole, Batty, Valdez on the refractor. 211 out of 499. Arroyo, Carter Young, Grayson Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Perez, Acuna, and Bergola. Ben Joyce, Scherzer, Prospect Process, Spencer Jones, Azorio, Francisco, Michael Bush, Aaron Judge, Valdez on the Fuchsia. 273 out of 299. Former Astro prospect, got traded this year. Had his first Bowman in... Was it in 2023? Or was it last year's Chrome? I think it might have been last year's Chrome he had his first Bowman. We have Iru, Soto, Arenado, Volpe. Have Harry Ford out of 499. 161 out of 499 on the refractor. Great Britain on the World Baseball Classic. Colson Montgomery, Rodriguez, Buxton, Cabrera. Have the Luis Reyes autograph. Not sure why he decided to sign down there in the corner rather than, in the middle, but whatever. Some of the guys, I'm not really sure what's going through their head when they're signing cards. Gutierrez, Jorge, Miguel Vargas, Tatis, Camilo Diaz on the shimmer. Brooks, Lee, Johnson, Luis Robert, Ramirez, Kiro, Bannon, and Cepeda. Into box 9. I know we've talked about the Bauer thing more than once at this point, but if you haven't seen the Bauer video where he talks about his being falsely accused of sexual assault, you can probably see. I mean, it's bad they let himself get in that situation, but he'll be coming to a Major League Baseball team next year for sure. I don't think there's a way that I think almost a team has to sign him based on the false accusation. So, stand behind somebody that's in the player union in a way. We're going to have Riley Green, Henderson, Jason Churio on the Mintberry Crunch, 73 out of 125. Because they tried to blackball him this year because the court cases were still pending. It's not like he's a bad pitcher either. I was say we Juan Benjamin, Gutierrez, Olsen, Garcia, Henderson, Tamaris, Plaz, Miller, Mervis, Churio, Munoz, Ramirez, Franco, and Ortiz. We're going to have Yosver Zoluda, Blue Jays pitching prospect. Nice little signature right there. We have DePaula, Parada, Pena, Matt McLean. Nice hit here for whoever has him on the Aqua Rayway, 182 out of 199. The guy that's going to have to carry update, I was going to say him and Grayson Rodriguez are by far the two best players in it, looking at numbers, but McLean had a nice little year. Crawford, Fakiro, Pasquantino, Yelich, Lawler, Maeda, and Drew Jones. Drew Jones, you can say health easily. He was starting to look pretty good too in like 10-12 game stretch. He's looking like the prospect that he's supposed to be, but health might be the thing that hurts him. So he hasn't been healthy at all. Have a Rays, Yoshida, Brady House, Vargas, Castro, Neto, Ruiz, Corbin Carroll, De Los Santos, Melton, Paguero, Judge, Jackson Chourio on the purple. 229 out of 250. Yeah, Vladimir and Jesus Galiz. Julian Brown. Have a 40 out of 50 Collado on the True Gold. He was one of the last guys, too, to get grabbed. Yeah, Lawler, Gilbert, Schmidt, Rutschman, Shim on the Shimmer. The biggest hit so far, I don't know if the numbered Salas sells for more than the De Los Santos, because I'm not sure where Salas' stuff is all that way. Luciano Mejia, Ohapi, Alonso, Acuna, Bonilla, and Chourio. But the biggest autograph is a De Los Santos. I don't know where Salas' parallels are selling at. I know kind of where his autos are at, but I'm not really sure where his parallels are at. I also don't know where this card's sitting at. I haven't looked at the photo variations last year because they are pretty like short printed. Some of the rookies, even the ones that are like mid-tier, like Morel, were selling in the couple hundreds for 2022, but I don't know what they're sitting at this year, to be honest. Like last year, the photo variation for Mountcastle was selling for like 150 to like 250. No, that was 2 years ago. Somebody last year. I know the O'Neal Cruz is almost $300 when the boxes came out, but O'Neal Cruz definitely has more hype than Morel. But yeah, the rookie photo variations are actually do sell pretty well normally. I have Devers, Ohtani. We have Hendry Chavilli. 193 out of 199 on the Fuchsia. We have Crawford, Fakiro, Pena, Bryant, Alvarez, Maeda, Jones, Soto, Cruz, Walker, Torin, Guanapa, Rachiro, and Steer. I'm going to have Rivas for somebody that has him. One of the guys the Pirates signed internationally this year. We got Savilli, Rivas, Beebe, J-Rod, Spencer Steer on the 221 out of 499. Jackson Holiday, Latigua, Terrain. We have Acuna. We have Victor Medeiros. I don't even know if he's drafted, but right-handed pitcher, so probably going to the National League or the American League unassigned, to be honest. I know he doesn't have a spot in the break. But I don't know if he got drafted either. This could be random up to a whole lot of people. I don't know if I want to run it 200 person. I mean, I just hit the copy and paste. But we'll look. If someone can try to let me know if this guy got drafted or not, so I can figure that out if I got to run a random at the very end. We have Anthony or Torres. Box opens on the other side. Not drafted. He might be drafted. Could be international player, but I think because it's All American or All America, he's probably a guy that would have to be drafted. Good old Under Armour baseball factory card. I have Acuna Jr., Freeman, Ronald Acuna, Luciano Mejia, Naylor, Morel, Harper, Bonilla, Churio, Outman, Cabrera, Ezequiel Tovar. And that's going to be a photo variation as well. So 2 photo variations, Tovar and Morel in the same case. That's pretty rare. We're going to have Benjamin, Gutierrez, Miguel Amaya, Patrick Bailey, and we have a Kiner Delgado on the gold shimmer, 13 out of 25. I don't know where the hell he's signing his card at, but that's a big boy. That's going to, hold on. Going to Dave McClure. That's what I thought. So nice hit there on the 13 out of 25 orange shimmer. Just didn't want to misspeak. We'll put him for Jacob Melton. Take Ortega down. Tamaris. Plas. Colas. Alvarez. We have Montez. Montez is a monster. I told y'all he was going to be a monster. We have the gold shimmer. Look at his numbers. You want to see a guy that's absolutely mashing. 28 out of 50. On the gold shimmer. Munoz, Ramirez, Hoskins, Seager, Marte, DePaula, Parada. Some people said he was B tier prospect. Let's see. Individual with a very large following too for prospecting. Get rolling into box number 11. Old Kiner Delgado. Still not sure where he's trying to sign the card at. I'm not sure why he signed where he signed at. But you have Lindor, Alvarez, another Jackson Churio. Going to build a whole rainbow out of this case. The gold auto left to De Los Santos is Collado. Mick Collado? I don't know how to say his first name. We have Yasser, Mercedes, Celestine, Alonso, Lesko, Isaac Arenamo, Perez, Cole, Spencer Jones, Gonzalez, Brady House. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Rodriguez, Ricardo Perez, who's I'm not sure what happened to Perez. I was gonna say I know this is going to Brian Thomas. Was a relatively heralded catcher. I think Mike McGarity can talk about how the Phillies were really excited about him. Randomly got suspended, and no one has mentioned any reason why he's suspended. Got suspended at the beginning of the year. Nobody's mentioned why. So I'm not really sure what's going on with him. I do know that he's talented. We have Reimer, Jacob Berry, Langeliers, Soto, Arenado on the refractor. I mean, whatever, 12 out of 499, whatever he's suspended for is either really serious and they don't want to talk about it, or is just something so random they fail to even care to mention it. Caminero, Arias, Alvarez, Garrett Mitchell, Marte, Acuna, and Montez.